There you go, guys, that's the sort of thing I'm looking at buying. That one may need a little bit of work, there's two there. The other thing is to find out who owns these boats. That could be another problem. And they're all solid teak, I would say. But there's better ones around, and I have no idea on prices, but that's what I'm looking at, something like that. The cruise up and down the river here. A project to keep me busy. Probably would keep me busy, I don't have to paint them by the look of it. Titanic with an aluminium cladded bottom, very much a state of disrepair. No, have to keep looking, I think. Okay, there's a bigger one. That's probably too big for me, and certainly well beyond repair. Maybe, probably if it's a good boat builder they could repair it. But have a look at this one up here. Now that's a nice looking shape, but oh my god, look at that. That's a nice looking shape, but guess what? That's made out of a solid piece of timber. That boat there, which would be 5 foot from there to there, is made from one solid piece of timber, hollowed out. Now there's a boat, what I imagine would be a good size for me. It's got a bit of freeboard on it. It's well used, but a worker. Now this is what I call longtails. You guys in Asia will know, of course, but the people in England may not. I'll do a close-up on the motor there. It's just a motor with a big long shaft out the back, and the prop runs through that shaft, through that tube and out the back, and it's got a big steering rod just at the end, tip of my finger. You can see it now for boat rocking. You hang on to that like a rudder, and that just motor pivots in the middle, and that's how you run it. You lift it out of the water or put it in the water or turn it where you want to go. But that boat's just a good size. I'd love to have one like that. That'd be great. I could actually sleep and live in one like that, camp in it. That one's been fiberglassed over, that's probably why there's no water in it. Yeah, I want to record a couple of boats up here, but the bloke's going to try and sell me a ticket to go on the cruise. But we'll see how we go. Very small dinghy there. I suppose you call it a dinghy. Hey, take photo. Click, click, click.
ถ่ายหมดเลยถ่ายหมดเลยนี่ถ่ายคนนี้ด้วยเนี่ยถ่ายคนนี้เนี่ย
Oh, him.
ยืนให้กันถ่ายรูป
No.
นี่จุ๊บ
ไม่โลน Ian. There's the other one I was looking at. It's been fiberglassed over. And down the bottom here, look at this fella here. That's another one that's made out of a solid trunk of a tree. Unbelievable. And here's something in between here. Oh, it's all floating here. That big square box thing there, we'll look into it. It's just a big box, a big deep box, but it's actually a boat, a flotation punt thing, all moving around as I'm trying to record on it. It's just a great big square boat, square, for one sole purpose, to hold this bridge up that I'm standing on, I think. Well, there's another little boat there, small one in front, and there's the bigger one, so you get bigger and bigger as you go. And there's the river. That's a big river. Our barge is going off from the barge is heading off. They're giving a toot to see if I want to get on or not. But that's the type of things I'm looking for. Not quite that small. She'd fly along. More that size. That's what I'm looking for, something to look like that. Oh, I've never been, well, I have been in them, but I've never handled one as to see how stable they are, but I suppose they're sort of stable, I don't know. People use them. There's another one tied up over there. We'll focus in on that one. Tied up over there, that's a nice looking boat too. That would do me. So I could cruise down to the ocean, might take a day or 3 days or 4 days. That way's down to the ocean, and we'll spin around here. There we go, there goes the river cruise boat, heading off to Wat Pho Nam. That's a real good little cruise. I've been on that one, it's really just good fun. Yeah, and that river goes inland somewhere, but by the size of it, it goes a long way. Oh, look, there's a little boat going. It's coming out, I'm in the wrong place to film it, but there we go. Smaller cruise boat. You can see the long tail getting a usage there. He lifted it out of the water. That's how he controls it. And those long tails, when they're on a small boat like this little one here, tied up with the V sides at the back, they go faster than a bloody jet ski. They scream. Okay, I've got to head home. Somebody will wonder where I am. Look at the water rocking here. The old bridge has got the rocking and rolling going. Okay. Don't waffle on too much, mate. I'll get going. See you. Okay, we've got a relic in the mud here. All your boat builders can see what that's about. Most people will say it's well beyond it, but you'd be surprised if you give it a gurney up, it's either going to be there or it's not going to be there. Give it a high pressure hose. The stern, I can't quite get a look at the stern. They're being built out of tropical hardwoods. They seem to survive in the water really well. That's one. But that shape there would be just really good. It's something I could put, something trailable for me, and just a nice size. Maybe in a little bit better condition.